Hello friends, are you a blogger? And are you wondering how to become a successful blogger and how to get more traffic to your blog? Then you are in the right video. In this video, I'll tell you top 10 tips to become a successful blogger. To start with the first tip, you should have a content-rich blog. Content is something which will differentiate you from other bloggers. So make sure that you provide original, unique, innovative and quality content to your readers. And also prepare your articles in such a way that it is very attractive and informative to the readers. If your content is very informative and very unique, then readers will obviously be interested in reading your blogs. So this is one way through which you can attract the readers to your blog. Also, make sure that you do frequent blogging, that is, keep on updating your blog regularly. On daily basis, keep on providing the updates in your blog. Let's move on to the next tip, that is blog design. Though you have a very good content in your blog, if your blog design is very poor, then readers will not be attracted towards your blog and they'll not show interest in reading your blog. So make sure that your blog design is very good and very attractive to the readers, and also font should be very apt for the design that you have chosen for your blog. So if your blog design is good, then readers will obviously show interest in your blog. As you know, first impression is always the best impression. So make sure that you leave a good impression on your readers with your blog design and font styles. Then make sure that you provide images in your blog articles so that they don't have to read too much of text. So this is one way through which you can increase the traffic and increase the readers to your blog. Make sure that you organize all your blog posts in a structured manner. This will increase the readability of your blog, which in turn will give more interest for the readers to read your blog. Let's move on to the next tip, that is submitting your blog to the search engines. Generally, whenever a user needs some information, they'll go to the search engine like Google, Yahoo, and they'll search for the topic. Based on the search results they'll click on some links. If your URL is not shown up in the search results, then your blog will not be visited. So make sure that you submit your blog to the search engines like Yahoo, Google and Bing. Also remember that submitting your blog to the search engines will not ensure that your blog will be shown up in the top results, but it will give you fair chances for your blog to be being picked up by the search engines. So if you submit your blog to the search engines, you'll have a better chances of getting more traffic. Moving on to the next tip, that is publicity. When you create a blog for the first time, publicity is very important. One way through which you can give publicity to your blog is include your blog URL in your mail signatures and business cards. So whenever you send a mail to someone or give your business card to someone, they'll get to know about your blog, and your blog have better chances of being visited by your mail receivers and your business card receivers. In this way, you can increase your blog traffic. Another way through which you can give publicity to your blog is join the public forums and communities. In public forums and communities, people with the similar interests gather and start discussing about the topics. So in these public forums and communities, you can share your blog content in these forums so that people with the similar interests will view your blog, and if they like your blogs, they'll share this information with others as well. So this way you can increase your traffic by participating in public forum discussions and communities. Another powerful method through which you can get more traffic to your blog and through which you can give much publicity to your blog is using social networking sites. As you know, in today's world, many people spend a lot of their time on social networking sites. So, if you share your articles through social networking sites, then your blog will have better chances of getting more readers. So make sure that whenever you post a new article in your blog, you share that information through Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. If your articles are really good, then readers will share that information with their friends, and this information will go on and you will have more and more visitors to your blog. Similar to the social networking sites, you can share your articles and posts through social bookmarking sites like Digg, StumbleUpon, and Reddit. If you share your information through social bookmarking sites, you'll have better chances of getting more visitors and more readers to your blog posts. Another important tip would be replying to your comments. Whenever you get a comment in your blog, make sure that you reply to that comment as soon as possible. This is one way through which you can interact with your readers and through which you can encourage your readers to read more of your posts. Next tip is on tags. This is one of the frequently ignored factors when writing new articles and new posts. If you can spare few minutes for writing appropriate tags for your blog, then you will have better chances of getting more visitors to your blog. Search engines will identify your articles mostly based on the tags that you provide. So make sure that you provide appropriate tags to your posts and increase your chances of being noticed by search engines. Tip number 9 is on SEOs, search engine optimization techniques. One of the most frequently used search engine optimization technique is using the relevant keywords in the articles. Whenever you are writing a new article, make sure that you use the relevant articles as many times as possible. For example, if you are writing an article on yoga, try to use the keyword yoga as many times as possible. But make sure that you are not using it unnecessarily. If you are using it unnecessarily, then it will be considered as spam. So, cautiously use the relevant keywords as many times as possible in appropriate sentences. Search engines will identify the articles based on the keywords, and you will have a better chances of being visible to the search engines, which will in turn get more traffic to your blog. Last but not the least option for getting more traffic to your blog is using traffic exchange sites. The 9 tips that I have explained you so far are the ethical ways through which you can get more traffic to your blog. Personally, I don't suggest to go for traffic exchange sites, but if you are so desperate to get more traffic to your blog, then you can go for traffic exchange sites wherein you click on somebody else's blog URL and they'll click on your URL. And this way, you can get thousands and thousands of views on each day, and you can get very huge traffic to your blog. Thanks for watching this video. Hope this video will help the new bloggers in getting more traffic to their blog and in becoming successful bloggers. If you have any comments or suggestions, please do leave your comments below this video. Also, please do subscribe to my channel for more updates and for more tips on Blogger. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you and have a great day.